Greetings, Divine Ones. Ebony Shalom here from Soul Empowered Living. I'm going to run through a clearing. This should only take about 10 minutes and can be utilized whenever we want to give ourselves a little boost of energy and increase our personal frequency. Also tapping into the higher self through this little practice and being able to listen and hear what our energy is doing so that our instincts and the messages that our body and energy is sending us can be heard loud and clear. So if we just take a moment to close our eyes and drop into our heart, taking a nice deep breath. Dropping into the heart means just focusing on that heart center. Just putting that golden light in the middle of our heart. And as we breathe in, that light glows a little brighter. And as we breathe out, that light starts expanding. And to take a few more deep breaths, expanding that light so that it creates a golden orb around our being. Now just focusing on the crown chakra, which is located above our head, and feeling into it or envisioning a golden whitish light vortex start opening up. You can give it a little swirl if you want. Now, as that vortex opens up, checking if there is any gray matter or distortion coming out of that, if there's anything that is blocking the vibrancy of that whitish gold color coming out. Imagine yourself removing it. If there is any in there, just take it out however you feel you need to. Pushing that light down now through that vortex so that it starts filling up in your head space. And we're going to create a vortex out the front of our forehead and one out the back also. This vortex is purple. There is a disc in between both of those vortexes. This is the gateway from earth realm to spirit realm. When we extend out the front first, bringing that golden light through that vortex out the front. Once we get that clear flow, we can then push that energy back down through that vortex so that it expands out the back of our head into that vortex, and the purple will show up here. This is Earth realm. Earth realm is represented behind us in our physical body. Pushing that golden light further down through our head and noticing the disc, the blue disc in our throat, and extending the vortex out the front of the throat and the back, pushing that golden light out through the front When we see that expanding out of the vortex, we want to push back through, seeing that golden light come out the back of the throat and coming out a blue color. Taking note if it's flowing out nicely or if there is some other kind of anything coming out of it. And boosting the color so that it pushes any debris out if necessary. So just inhaling, bringing that light through now, so that you can start feeling that golden light coming down through your arms, through your chest, down into the torso. We're going to focus on the heart, expanding the golden light out the front through that vortex there. Noticing also that we have a vortex coming out the back of us. When we have that expanded light out the front of us, we want to push that back through. Seeing it come through that back vortex in a brilliant green. And then breathing in and bringing down that golden light into the solar plexus, which is just above the belly button, a yellow disc, expanding the vortexes front and back, pushing the golden light out the front. When you notice that expanding out of the vortex, we push the golden light back through. Should have a nice flow, feeling through that, noticing that the yellow is coming out of the other vortex behind us. Bringing that golden light that's coming through the crown all the way down through these centers into the sacral, which is just underneath the belly button. Expanding both vortexes and bringing that golden light out through the front of us. And then pushing that light back through into Earth Realm, through that other vortex, watching and feeling through the expansion of that orange light coming through. And then drawing down that golden light through our body all the way down into that red disc that sits just in front of the spine, the bottom of that spine, bringing the two vortexes out either side, watching that golden light come out through the front, and then pushing the light into the vortex through the back of us. Taking a nice deep breath in. Now coming up to our heart center, just noticing that there is a golden thread starting to emerge. One's going up and one's going down. That golden thread will go to the earth first. Is going to go through each of those centers, through our body. And then there is a portal opening up beneath our feet. It is going to shoot that golden thread all the way into the center of the earth, or catching a ley line, whichever suits your feel. Once it attaches, feel the attachment and the earth's energies coming back up that golden thread, traveling quite fast as it hits into our heart and then shoots that other golden thread up through our throat, through our third eye, through the crown, out into the galactic center. There is a portal opened up and shooting that golden thread out into the galactic center. Allow for that to just go, and then when it comes back down, you'll start noticing and seeing the light come back down through the thread, coming back through those upper chakras, and then connecting with that other golden thread. And what happens is this big sort of kaboom happens as they touch. And that rinses your auric field and resets your energy. So if we just take a moment to sit with that feeling. So this practice can be done daily, and it's a great way to attune yourself to your energy centers and work out exactly what is happening in them and for you. This can be done by recognizing the feelings or the visions that you're having as you clear them out. For me, I see distortions in those vortexes. They come out as smoke rings, essentially. It means things aren't running smoothly. Sometimes I see little bugs. Sometimes I see energetic cords. There's like parasites, there's programs. I've seen little staples in there. There's all different types of things that can hide in these vortexes. And what the vortexes essentially represent is a gateway, the ones at the front, gateway into other dimensions or our higher self or spiritual realms. And the ones that come out the back are significant to our physical being. And those discs are what connect the energies from the higher realms and earth realm. And so when we create a nice flow and those discs are spinning nicely and everything's flowing, essentially we can unite the energy from those higher timelines and from our soul blueprint, our energetic blueprint, in and draw it through to our physical body. So this is how I clear my centers. You can, of course, just do a physical clearing and focus on the chakras the way that we have been taught. However, for me, whenever I'm clearing, I like to clear all timelines and also make sure that the higher vibrational energies can pass through those gateways and come into my physical body. And this keeps me feeling connected with self, connected with source, and also amplifies the energy and optimizes the energies in my center. So I'm going to be doing a series of different videos, and you can come along with me to find out a little bit more about the integration of our energetic nature in our physical realm, in earth realm, and how we can optimize our multi-dimensional being, essentially, through simple practices and rediscovering ourselves and expanding on the knowledge that we already have, but also digging a little deeper into ourselves to extract the innate wisdom that you hold in yourself and really start attuning ourselves to our personal frequency and the channels that can help create a more loving and optimized reality for each of us. Thanks for joining me, and I hope this is a tool that you can put in your toolkit. Thank you.